So if you're one of the people who didn't realize there was a local pig rescue organization, join me, won't you? Because I didn't know that. But Tom is out at one. And Tom, I understand you're being put to work today. So, I mean, why don't you start by telling us why we need a pig rescue? And I was just told this yesterday. I think it's very interesting.
Yeah, that's the reason we're here. We want to let everybody know that they do have a pig rescue here in town. You know, people buy those pigs and they're so stinking cute, but they get big and then they end up, you know, dropping them off here at a rescue like this. We're at Better Piggies Rescue, and this is Danielle Betterman. Danielle, tell everybody why there is a pig sanctuary.
Yeah, there's a pig sanctuary because, again, yeah, people get them when they're babies. They get them for Christmas or for their birthdays. And then they grow up and they start to get big. There's a lot of myths about micro mini pigs or teacup pigs.
Yeah.
But really, pigs, potbelly pigs can get anywhere from 65 to 300 pounds.
Now,
So
is that one right there?
that's a potbelly pig. That's
So
Thor.
You get little tiny Tim,
Yeah,
who
we got
I was
TT.
holding. It's like a little puppy,
Yep.
and it can turn into that, which is what, 100 and...
Yeah, he's about 125 pounds. So he's
Yeah.
a medium-sized pig. But again, they can get up to 300 pounds. It depends on the pig. And yeah, you just got to do a lot of your research, and it's available online, or they can always contact us if they have any questions.
Yeah, well, Juan, let me show you guys this. Now, this is Danielle lives here, and this is her Better Piggies Rescue, and I get a kick out of this. They made one room just for the pigs. So it reminds me a lot of times when I'd go over to some friend's house in college and we'd watch a football game, and this is what I'd show up to. They'd all just be lounging around. And now, you were telling me these are pigs that are being rehabbed, right?
Yes, correct. These are our forever pigs, so pigs that will stay with us forever, but most of them are being rehabbed. There's pigs in here that have been attacked by dogs. There are pigs in here that have been overbred, so they have a lot of complications with that.
Yeah.
A lot of arthritic problems. So these are pigs that we just want to watch very carefully, so we keep them in this space.
Yeah, what's the end game for these pigs? Are they going to live here for the rest of their lives? Are they being adopted by other folks?
Our goal is to get as many pigs adopted as possible. It has to go to the right person, make sure that, you know, your city is regulated for pigs.
Yeah.
But if they don't get adopted, they do stay here. This is their forever home, so we don't push any pigs out. This is a sanctuary for them so that they feel comfortable.
Well, let me introduce you guys to Miss Piggy. So when we came up to the gate, this is the bouncer. So Miss Piggy, she checks on us. Now, they're really sweet. They're not going to bite you or anything like that.
No.
But they don't really listen like a dog listens.
No, pigs are very stubborn. They're very smart, so they're going to do whatever they want to do. So
Yeah.
that's why she greeted you at the gate. She wanted to do that, and we couldn't push her away. She just wanted to say hi.
You guys need to put in a surgical unit, don't you? So
Yes.
you're trying to raise money for that. Let's let everybody know how they can get a hold of you, because, and why do you need a surgical unit? What's going on?
Yeah, so all the pigs that come in, they're all rescues. So they come in and they need to be spayed and neutered. And then a majority of them are, you know, the extreme rescues. So that, again, they've been attacked by dogs, or they're being dehydrated. So we need to get them into medical care as soon as possible.
And
so
you've been doing that in your kitchen.
Exactly. We've been doing it in our kitchen, and they've been rehabbing in our living room and in our dining room, as you can see. So what we need is the surgical unit will help us with our vets so that we can make sure that everybody's taken care of. So we're asking for donations, and how to do that is to go to betterpiggiesrescue.org and look at how you can make a donation to our sanctuary for the surgical
Danielle,
unit.
you've got the biggest heart.
Thank you. It's
the
all
best.
for them.
Hey, we'll have more coming up in a little bit. We'll introduce you to the big dogs out in back, the big pigs out
There's
in back.
bigger ones than those?
Tiny Tim, isn't he just the sweetest? Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're a lot bigger.
All those pigs all laid out in that living room? Those weren't little pigs, Tom. Those were large pigs.
I know, isn't that the funniest thing? I'm telling you, it reminds me of my college days.
Oh my gosh. Well, I can't wait to see the big ones. That's a great tease.
Welcome back. We're going back out live to Tom Fergus at Better Piggies Rescue. Who knew? Now that pig you had, Tom Fergus, was so huge, I don't know if you could cuddle with him, but that is one cool flag you could hang outside your house.
I know, don't you love it? They're hanging their freak flag out here. Better Piggies Rescue. Look at that logo. They're on Instagram as well, if you want to follow them there. And, of course, they've got their website at betterpiggiesrescue.org. Is that right, Danielle?
Correct.
Very
correct.
cool. Now, Danielle, I'm kind of like them in the sense that I like to eat. So I brought a little something special for them. I hope you don't mind.
Oh, yes.
If I kind of maybe give them something. Is that okay?
Cheerios are the #1 snack here at the sanctuary.
Is
so
that
that's
right?
Perfect.
So if
What
I
do you
start
think?
if I start
What do you
shaking
guys
this up, they'll all kind of start coming
yeah,
around.
come on,
Oh,
guys.
here we go.
Come on, guys.
Yep, this is just like at my house growing up. It wasn't a dinner bell. We would just sprinkle Cheerios in the backyard, and me and all my brothers would just start showing up. Danielle, how many pigs do you have here?
We have over 98 pigs here, and then we have 2 rescue cows as well. So we have potbellies, farm hogs, and the cows.
So we talked about people getting a baby potbelly pig. They're so stinking cute. Kids
Adorable.
love them. It's a great time, but they're very difficult. At what point in time are you finding families are saying, hey, I can't handle this anymore?
When a pig comes into their heat cycle, or when a male starts to hump, that's when a family's like, I can't handle this anymore. The number one thing they should do is to go to the vet and get them spayed and neutered. But of course they don't do that, and they contact us and they want to surrender them, or they just leave them in the desert, and then we go and we rescue them.
Well, let's work our way over here to the big cage. Sorry, I shouldn't say cage, the big pen, I should say. So this, you were saying this is closer to the house because a lot of these are rehabbing, right? What are they rehabbing from? What are some of the common problems when you get pigs dropped off here?
So the number one thing is, again, getting spayed and neutered. So pigs come in, we got to get them spayed and neutered. But also we get a lot of dog attack victims.
Is that right?
Pigs and dogs just don't get along like people think they're going to.
Right.
And so we get a lot of that. And then we get a lot of dehydrated pigs, especially after we have to rescue them from the desert or from the street.
They recognize this box.
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
everybody, it's a
Just
yellow
shake it
box
up.
of cheerleaders. Okay, yeah, here's the sound. It's not a dinner bell.
Shake it up, yep.
Look at this guy's running. Oh, look at check this guy over here.
All right.
Okay, here we go, guys. It's time.
Pigs are very smart, and they
hey,
love
look at this.
snacks.
See this guy over here? Over there, a little white one off in the distance? Oh, yeah. Here we go, guys. Ready? Okay, now there's a really big guy over there. How heavy is that guy, Danielle?
So you're seeing regular potbellies, and then you're seeing farm hogs. So
geez,
our
I
farm
dropped the whole
hogs,
bag.
it's okay, it's all right. Our farm hogs can get anywhere.
Did they eat the plastic?
Oh, no, they'll never eat the plastic, but they will run
He's
around
running
with
away
it
with
like
it.
crazy people.
Oh,
So.
gosh.
But our farm hogs can get anywhere from 600 pounds to 1,000, and this is A-Train. He's 1,000 pounds of all farm hogs.
Oh, my gosh. Now, I noticed some of them that let you pet them. They're really wiry. The hair's really wiry.
Yeah, it's a different type of hair. It's definitely not a dog or a cat.
Yeah.
So there is a wiry hair.
If you wanted to adopt one of these, what do you suggest to people that are interested? Maybe they have a little farmland. They'd like to have a little pig out in the yard.
Yeah, so just contact us. We do have an adoption application on our website at betterpiggiesrescue.org.
And you vet them all out.
Always.
You don't just hand out a pig.
Not everybody is meant to have a pig. Some cities don't allow pigs as pets. You can't have pigs in apartments. And then you got to check with your HOA to see if it's approved.
All right, let's say I'm at home and I'm like, you know what they're doing is really special. I want to help you guys out. How can people at home, I mean, they obviously can drop off Cheerios anytime they want.
We're always looking for food donations. So food being Cheerios or fruits and veggies. And then we are always looking for monetary donations as well. The monetary donations help us with shelter, medical expenses, and then always for additional food and all the sorts of stuff that the piggies need.
Yeah, now again, let's not mistake that this is not a potbelly pig like you get at home. This is a big old Mac Daddy Farm
She is a
pig.
farm hog, yeah. So this is not a standard potbelly pig. Those are the big guys. So those are not up for adoption.
What's the difference between a pig and a hog?
The size.
Yeah,
the
about
size.
100 pounds.
Yeah, exactly. A little bit more. A little bit more.
Is that right?
Yeah, yeah.
So again, how big is this biggest guy?
So he's about 1,000 pounds. That's A-Train.
Oh my
He is
gosh.
a year and a half old, so he's not even to his full maturity yet. But he is 1,000 pounds, and he is a big old baby. He loves everybody here, even though he's fighting everybody for Cheerios. But he is a sweet, sweet boy. It's just they like to eat their Cheerios. They're
Heck
very
yeah.
possessive of Cheerios.
Oh my gosh, A-Train, he doesn't eat, he's got a vacuum on the end of his face.
Basically,
He just
they're
vacuums
like
it in.
little anteaters with Cheerios.
Danielle
so.
Betterman, thanks so much for having us, you
Thank
guys.
you.
BetterPiggiesRescue.org, right?
Correct.
Boy, if you can help them out, they're really trying to get money so that they can have a surgery room so they can do a lot more for these pigs. But that's really something to see. It's so fun to be up here. It's pretty cool. And they've got like
Tommy,
90 pigs, which is a lot more than they would like to have.
I was so worried about you. Those things were running. They were galloping towards
telling
you.
you.
It was the best.
It was just like the Fergus family ringing the bell, man. We'd drop our baseball mitts and just come heading in, you know.